Family, welcome again on this platform, the Territorial Talk Show platform, on another edition of Women and Politics. As soon as I don't see the topic or the issue we talk about today, now women's voices on the electoral process in Sierra Leone, because we want to encourage more women, women of Sierra Leone, make them also participate in the political process. Now, salon, that's the only way, we go able for make we own decision for we safe. Because if we sit down all the time behind the scenes and things will continue to go wrong, and all we go do not complain. So we want to take the fight before now, the revolution, the women revolution right now, for make sure say we tell we women them how for register, how for votes, and participate from the beginning to the end, and also be a watchdog, because not only when we dey inside and see what they happen at the political process, we still going for able for influence change. So I get some powerful women, and I also, where we all go can sit down and discuss on the voices of women, how women will participate in the political process, especially this particular election 2023. It is very crucial to Sierra Leonean, and it is very crucial to women in particular. So please join the conversation. If you're just joining in, share the video, share the video, love, like the comment section. And una self can be part of the conversation by having your say in the comment section, where we all talk about this all important thing where we did discuss today, especially the woman there. So I don't want for waste time, because we have plenty to them for do. I want to introduce the woman then at the platform today. Fadima, say hello to family.
Hey, my people, una good morning, una good afternoon, una good evening, any say una dey na the world. Na my name Fadima Savage. I do a talk show on Voice of Salon. We are the people them where they try for sensitize with people them how for vote, because we don't hire today, because we get for vote, especially we the women them. When two ourselves know, we will talk about that later, but we the women them, we boku pass the man them, and this is the time where we for Tima and Taiwo Jatiranga one for let we go vote, because we vote now we right. Una don't hear really sing this now. We vote now we live. Now we know how they suffer. Now you want to know what in you pain, so you get for vote for the change we want for see. So I pass
this is the voice of Fadima. And he's serving at this very big group, what they call an executive member of the Sierra Leone Women and Politics group.
Yes.
And also, La Brinka, my other sister, Zainab, Yusuf can just say hello to Fambuldem.
Hello, good evening, Fambuldem. Me na Zainab Kamara. Me na a self-made activist. We there this evening, this afternoon, this morning, wherever you there, na the world, me na from the UK. So na evening to Mia. So wherever you there, please join us. Follow we talk about these issues they are. The issues they are, they're very important. As we all know, say election they come with the woman them. We take them upon we self for sensitize, we come in woman them. For sensitize people them, for bring we all together. Follow we go work together for the betterment of Sierra Leone in general, but in particular for the women of Sierra Leone. As we don't say from time without number, say the woman they don't left behind for too long. So we take them upon we say for sensitize, educate, influence, whatever you want call them, the woman them, for let we all go come together and take the actions them in the next coming election.
Thank you so much. This is Zainab Kamara, INSEFNA, executive member of the Sierra Leone Women in Politics, and also now an activist. Well, on SEFNA here, we get them two allegedly also at this platform today. But before we hear the discussion, before we go into the discussion proper, I just want for the people to listen to this information from brother Sefudin at the platform in relation to election.
You know, say plenty people no get for votes the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what to, now I go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for votes and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, Members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then na number 1 step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, not make that mistake there. As them blow the whistle, when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not so you business. You dey go full na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then a power or me party go return a power if I'm not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.
That's a very powerful message. This is from a brother we had. And I think say this information is very powerful, and one of the things and the way they can discuss today. Do you have family you did the watch the program live, share the video, and please make una keep the conversation going in the comment section because we want for hearing as well. So make her go to straight to my sister first, Fadima. Fadima, waiting now. NEC don't pull the date of the registration way in September 3rd, what you they expect from the woman them na salon at this point? Because you self be don't can say woman we make up 52% of the population na salon, but why we are always being marginalized when we are more than the rest? So what you expect at this time when registration dates don't come also?
Thank you, Rachel. I feel say I dey expect we women then for come out in numbers and for go register, because if you not register like how we other brother don't say which is kudos to that young man there, because we dey try for make with people then. For the longest time we don't see them with me on generation, because me on 50 I become 59. And me on generation, we don't hear with people and they say, how for do na God say, how for do na so we get them, how for do na so we day. We don't see, it don't pass to we on generation. We not been busy because we don't kind of the other side of the world. We not care, we not busy because we think say another change. But something happened from 2020, 2017, 2018. There is a shift, a movement where women them and we don't left salon. And una within a salon say, you know what, we don't begin get sense. We get for take part because you voice, now you vote. You vote, now you voice. If you vote, now they bring change. They say because I just they vote for party. They vote for the people where they can change your life. That's why it's important for you for go register. Because when you register, you go able for talk where election term can next year, June 2023, you go able go to the ballot box. What I don't tell me. Let we not go vote, let we not go register for vote, who side will they work? Because we know say when election can kind of free time, then they say, hey, motokano there on transportation, they will come because until now say Kuskas can be election time for more small. Kuskas they be take today election for Biso. Everybody for what we say not democratic, everybody for where we put in vote for who that they want vote for. But because we don't reach that side yet, so they don't tell us say una vote now, una also una able for baka. But woman then are we they suffer. Woman them for the longest and a man then they own we country. They don't know what's in our problem. Now we know what's in our problem. Now we the day when we begin and they cry when they sick in a net, good or spiritual no day. Now we remember when we begin and they go to school school. Teacher not they go teach because what you do, they not pay them. Now we they suffer. We don't come up at poor. We meet with mama them poor. We meet with uncle, auntie them poor. We family them poor. Then born we back. We say they the suffer and the poor. Then we come born we begin back for suffer and poor. Then we bring that change. And now we the woman then therefore bring the change where we need. The change when you want. Not wait for Sally. Not wait for Aisatu. Not wait for Bompora. Not wait for Ayamide. You self grab. Make yourself be the change. And waiting at the change. Now for let you self go vote. Because if you don't vote, not complain later on. Because now you the cry right now how the country day. Will they all say the grand right? Will they all say things there? Will they vote for with parliamentarian there? Will they vote for with president there? They don't care about we government drive for them all. The petrol don't there. All see don't go. But the one that when they're power, then they say, oh, that's so the world time. But then they leave, then they make, then things and they right. So no remember that day. No remember that they say, we the mommy them, we the woman them. Now we, they carry the burden. And this time, we self forgot Tima for put your voice, say, no. We'll get for put people them, when they go talk on the issue them, when they deal with me. That's why they say, long term, when that war be not done, they say for put 30%, 30 then they not put 30% woman. So who that they go fight for you in a parliament? Who that they go fight for you when be president? Who that they go fight for you? So now we begin for things. Now we left party. Now we go for the people where they make your life better. If you life better yesterday than today, then not go vote. But if today you dey suffer, person you dey suffer yesterday, go register for votes. Now that they expect every woman because now we touch the problem now we touch we country now and we can do them as women. So now let's pass them back to you, Madam Rachel.
Thank you so much, Madam Fadima. Thank you so much because this time around, like you say, in every circumstances, when it comes to the worst of the worst, of course, now women and children, now we suffer. And when we talk about that, as we go on, after we sign up, instead of making you comment on this, we go show the reason why we need for go register. We get for sure live now this program why women need for go register. Zainab, what you say they expect, as Fadima said, don't say what you say they expect, what you say will add as to why women them need for go register, and also the information we need for get to the woman they how for register. Because you see, that is why most times we have low turnout of women, in voting, because they don't understand, especially the grassroots women, as Fadima they say, Usa you go, Femi and Tomot, now you want to go register. And we know how things they happen when election can in the block quality. How for come over for can vote in Abacha Street. So tell family them, especially the woman them, waiting for you at this point in time, as they say, as the whistle blow September 3rd, waiting them for you.
Yes, as Fadima don't explain them, and lots of social media people them don't come on for explain the process. Me people them, Sierra Leoneans them, even in this just concluded election, we see say now over about 17,000 some hundred of people them now they register for the election for go votes. But then the turnout was about 7,000. So you can just imagine the gap. This way we try for explain tell una so me people them. Now in this way we for pay attention to. Everybody for pay attention. See,
okay, so I think we don't get to.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, it's expected if you use the phone and call come in.
Una not register, usa una they do business. Una not register, usa una they go sell. Not today for register. Now it make we they see time and time again the registration number they be so high, but then when it come for let people vote, now only a small percentage of the registered voter them now then they go vote. Now only a small percentage. This they be because people in the register wrongly. Some they register outside and they walk, outside and they sell. The market man them outside and they sell. Now they register. Not also if for be at all me people them. Please with a beg una. Now outside una they leave, outside una they sleep. Outside you call say this na be us. Now yeah are they sleep. Now there you for register for vote. And please, if you don't register, now that particular address day for vote, do you a beg? Not say the night of the election, you come on and you host, you go sleep now a different address. This one they say so because election day, we all know na Sierra Leone. As for them, I say just now, we young democracy, in all reach na that point there yet where it be say, like when we they enjoy Naya, we still then at that side, election day, Kuskaskin day, Fetkin day, Ron day, Hala day, transportation not day. Do ya, if you don't register at this particular address, make sure say that you they sleep. If you get for go sleep out, say if you want to go sleep out, do ya not do them the night of the election for tomorrow? I beg me people them. Do ya decide where you register and then you for make sure say you sleep on the 23rd. I think the election at the 24th. Make sure say you sleep outside you register. So now morning now where you don't vote. If you want out the next day, you go sleep now a different address. Do ya now beg with a beg. The woman them especially, because as we all know, now we they suffer. So this time, let we make them a point of duty and let we tin up tranga one and make sure say we register and we vote.
All right, thank you, Zainab. So as we talk about why it's very important, Fadima and Zainab, my sister, as we talk about the importance of make women they go register, because now we they suffer. Not to say sometimes they can say, well, now they talk now they suffer. But let us see the reality of why we need for register as women.
Yeah, because you are so how the woman they talk. But cannot they, bike no they. Cannot they, nothing no they. Because people they suffer. People they suffer. But let us see no one now. Ready, baby, now when you say Lord Pastor, the first spanner. On a see how. Now see. Now see now what's happen. Well, now see no one now. What's the happen?
One woman transport all day. About wheelbarrow na dey load am so. Batalo no transfer from 55 0 to junction. Look at no money. And the country this when they say salon, a salon. Then a wheelbarrow now they go to Bossy. For go na turn wheelbarrow. A wheelbarrow man. Wheelbarrow man, guys, I don't want some service. Wheelbarrow man for that matter. Hey, wheelbarrow stay fair long up.
When I see no one, as I can see, people they load inside container for go at salon. Imagine salon. Yeah, transport no day. As soon as they see for people they enjoy the episode. People they load a container for go inside salon.
All right. You know, I don't want to say much. Fadima, how you feel like?
I mean, I want to ask my people then, because this is really sad. It's really, really sad for see this. Some people go say, oh, na propaganda, then they make so. But this is the reality on the ground. And with people then, they suffer in silence. Gas not there, okay? They say gas not there. But we agree with First Lady make a comment the other day say, now APC them, now they get all the gas station, which is not a true statement. But this is how, then they use we aid, then they fetch we for stupid we, for full we, for let them keep the people there when they cause we add cheap na power. It's okay if you party come for one time, if they're not they do. Right now, not on APC or NGC or C4C or PDP or Labour Party or whatever the party they suffer. Every Sierra Leonean they suffer. The one they want to suffer now the 1% will connect upstairs with the big man there. Now then they suffer. If they're not picking them, need motorcade, they go inside motorcade, they ride. I want to ask we the woman the question, now this we want for we safe. Now this we want continue this kind of lifestyle. We don't deserve better. We don't want better. We don't want more in life. We don't want more. Some people will use religion. They will say, "Hey, well, I'm gonna go get our next one." No, God make win at this one for let we self enjoy just like how they enjoy. If they ever make the country for make everything there, they send the way with the car up. Business people now them be they run the country. They were middle class the people that be get money because business the flow. Things and they exchange day. Everything they move. But when you get a country when leaders don't care, they don't care about you now. They don't care about you now. Una pikin they suffer. Una pikin they don't do school work no dey. Una don't suffer. Una last. Una don't town or ja. Una don't make una fana market. Una don't sell. Small money, una they try for put una pikin them. When they go, then they go join una back na abacha for sale. Almost na the business money, almost na the money. So 10 not past 10 million.
You know.
A life down there. What thing we want for we save. That's why we they encourage every woman. We don't tell una and put una don't go, but we they tell una say una grab let una go register. The first step now for register. When you register, though, we know say that rainy season. We know say that time the boku rain they come. We ask the question, say, why make them make up? Now that time they forget that when I rainy season. What you do? So some of them are not going to go. Poto they then they road where they not fix for long term. They don't fix their road here. 30 days, we are not going to grapple. We are not going to. So una make every effort. Una get for determine because the change they begin with you and me. When you begin the change, and you get for one time. You know they wait for nobody. Now you the begin and you go see other person go come. When they go call you never come on, go vote because this way as we like. We don't tire about this kind way. We don't tire about this kind like we get for get up. The first step now for go register. If you don't register, you don't go able to vote. If you don't register, you don't go able to vote. Because when we small, I don't ever vote in a salon. This the Mr. the member say, I want to go free till October, but this not right to win the way they make up. Mr. want go free till for go register because Mr. want vote. Because we then I have for pay $2,000 ticket. So they get for Fenway, we get for advocate for that neighbor. We get for Fenway, I will go register and then sire of the world the way we did. Because we set myself we touch the burden of people in our way. We want better salon. We all want come back. Not when young people let me go, then they come back. But now we all don't fashion here. But tell God thank you for that because at least we they feed you a small, they give you a small thing. We found out okay. But everyone for no say registration. Now the first step down there.
Zainab, you say feel when you see that video, and that's go you think that will inspire women them for turnout. For the first step, where Fadima say, where the first step now for go register, you think that will inspire women?
I think so, and I believe so. And if that's not inspire women, them for let them take the bold step for do the right thing this time around. Well, I don't know. I not see no other thing again. We go inspire person. We go push. We go cause for let you tie yourself. You tinaptanga and say, you know. This country, now we all get this country, not to one group of people, not a small percentage of people and no more get this country. Now we all get them. And if salon sweet, if salon better, everybody where they inside, even we where they out here, we set that enjoyment there, we go feel them because we not go to send boku money back home. We not go to send boku. So the woman then, as we all don't know, woman then, not to say man they suffer. Like when you be say this no Rachel, we know the same man they suffer where trouble in our country. But now woman them more. Woman then are there with them picking them. Imagine say like yesterday, when transportation no day, you picking down sick. You want to go to hospital. You picking need emergency medical attention. You want to go quick now hospital. How you go do that? The papa where do clean, say they go drag or whatever they go do. Papa them. Now small percentage of papa in Africa. Now then they stand side by side with them woman them for raise picking up. But we know not to say as they say the papa they're useless, so no, not to that's what they say. Most of them then care being but now in a different way. Then think say for care about picking for always there to him mama. The papa in for day they do business. Okay, now we say you na belle woman. Man they get belly. We not ever seen at the one side man get belly. Now woman, now we they get belly. That belly, if you don't come for you yesterday or something happen, let's say the belly not wrong, get something happen to you. You need for be rushed now hospital. Who's God you go call? Who's how you go pull motoka? Motoka they not dey. So now the woman them like it or not, now woman and they suffer more now any side where trouble they. Any side where trouble, the man and they suffer, but now the woman them. Because now we they get belly. Now we they carry picking them. Now we get the picking them. Now we they men the picking them until them big before they come up. So now we
I think we don't know somebody.
Yeah. You know why they use phone? We call camera so it happen. But make us just say, let me, yeah.
Not now one end of the city to another for go sell no more. So man they come out far side for go sell for go na Abacha street for go sell. So if it's transportation no dey, how you go do that? So now woman then now we they suffer more. So woman then please una wise up. Let we wake up. Let we wise up. As we they say. Not also you they sell. I like registration. Posika, I can't tell you say then they register and I'll go there now. Let you go do am. No, not do am. When you then are oaths. Now there you.
It's like Fadima, like what we they talk about, you know, sometimes I don't like to talk about it because we know some of the women them we really, we know they stand for women's empowerment. I will see women then at the forefront. They talk, they advocate, they do things. So sometimes I hate to talk about this thing, but we cannot talk when we talk about the things the way they happen in our country and how influential how powerful we be. So if that power they will woman get, if we're not able to use them wisely, when you then have some kind of influential position, it affects we when they even talk. It affects the one way they don't get that. So sometimes when people say, when you talk about your first lady, oh, una hate them, oh, una this, but we see the effect of anything where you put word na emote, we see the effect. And it ambog we all as women them, especially some of we want try for push woman business go before. I want to listen to this video. Let we talk, let we think, let we analyze what we mean by that. Because if somebody say 2023 now for do this, that means say una no say una no do nothing. And you know, we first lady, you have so much power, so much influence. What happened to the 4 years? Now you know say na 20. Anyway, let me not analyze that. Just take a listen and let me discuss them a little bit.
Now we do. But then when we pass 2023 now, when we don't pass 2023, we now need to make sure say we do the right thing for the people of this country. Yes. We do what the people are asking us to do. Yes. We focus. We now leave all with selfishness then. Then when they were there within the party where they feel say it only get for be them, we get for tell them say no, please. You enjoy your time.
Let me
now we do. But then when we pass 2023 now, when we don't pass 2023, we now need to make sure say we do the right thing for the people of this country. Yes. We do what the people are asking us to do.
So, Madam Falima, so what we are all this?
We have a beautiful first lady. Make her tell una this last you don't find. I know the bash Fatima Bio. I love her energy, but she does not know how to talk, when to talk, and waiting for talk. And waiting it talks so, it don't tell we say, you know, waiting all this will not be the work for una. But now, if una put we back in 2023, we go can't do now what you una want. Then when they at the SLPP, when not when they do the work, we go pull them there because now waiting the people they want. Una think for a moment, una not break it down. Right now, una see where Fatima Bio look fine so. You don't go do surgery, don't suckle in
proper one whole body makeover.
I mean, let me tell the people, you don't make himself over. Even they say they're not a pair. But every time where President Bio go, Fatima Bio they go. Fatima Bio don't get a boku money, they call him Pabien. They say, yes, if the president they go, he can carry weight. But every time when President Bio go any side, Fatima Bio there with him man. If they get that money, Then they get their money, then they. We know they say they're not supposed to do it. But common sense for tell we say, who care about the people there? We go say, no, Fatima, you know they go sit down. They have money then they, that 1 million, 2 million, where they don't spend so all this waka waka. Where they don't give, where they go, we're not supposed to go. Yes, something that they get for go. But now we use them for the people them. Now we use them for education, since education, or now we put them for this answer for our guys where Fatima Bio say it gets. Fatima Bio is very strategic at what she does. Fatima Bio na actress, is sabi act. It's fine. If they put himself inside una they like am, but una member say una picking them. Now then they suffer. Una they suffer. Una they member every day. Fatima and picking them they fly. Fatima and picking if anything no until they get money, they never for go manjalaji and pass arts and bega pass pan around. They say do for God manjalaji do for God. Fatima be able to put the picking a plane fly go. But una the comrade. Fatima Bio don't tell we say 2023 when they pass 2023 now they go kangi. But una say nobody for tell una lead on una bed una think. Let that word they echo pa una say when we pass 2023 now that time then we go do XYZ for una. Now that time then we go do what una want. So before 2023 they're not they do what una want. So Alexa you say na APC or SLPP possible. This is not about party. This is about you. This is about your family. You know they elect Fatima Bio and President Bio pass una. You know they elect them pass una. Because they know they come for can ask you where they give. When election they come here, una not the member, una they forget. Then they come fool una with one bag rest, with 1 million, then fool una. After that one bag rest, that 1 million, what una they eat after that? How una the day after that? We can't remember that we the salon people. We go for left for make them people and they fool we. Fatima Bio is charming, she is beautiful. It don't suck in belly, it don't go pain, come on here. It don't go make itself fine. It team up like young girl. For can entice una back. Yes, we let Fatima. But if Fatima they not do what you want, tell for them we put other people then they can't do what you want. Yes, me na APC. Yes, me na SLPP. But if they not do what you want, with the woman then always suffer. And one thing Madam Zainab say, he said when the man then they go also. Now the woman then they also pass the man then. The woman then are the breadwinner of the household because things not there for let the man then do. Now the woman then they go hustle. Now the woman then they go fenna. Now the woman then they go sell, then they get them business, and then they hustle for try for make 2 cuts to 4 for let their family survive. The women. So if we own business, who that they go for go make we life easy. Now for vote for. Not all that they can tell we today sweet talk. Because anybody can talk sweet talk. But how will it affect me life? That's the question. Now that's
no pass on to Zainab, then my other sister don't count back, Janet. But Zainab, before I pass on to you, let people family hear again. Let you know, like Fatima said, people will quick for forget. That one bag rest and they're ready for to the money. But one them to where una eat them. But una not forget. If you know they see light, if you know they see water, if you know they see thing for it, you for know what you for do come 2023. But make a player before Zainab himself say something.
How will they do? But then when we pass 2023 now, when we don't pass 2023, we now need to make sure say we do the right thing for the people of this country. Yes.
So what is that you take to that?
This one, me pass a laugh first. I know they laugh, me people them, Sierra Leoneans them, me sisters them, me mama them, me fumble them. I don't laugh because it's funny. This is not even funny, no start step, you're not even there in the vicinity of funny. Fatima Bio say, he tell una say, where them pass 2023, then go start for do the right thing. When them pass 2023, then go do what the people then say. Sierra Leoneans, then what then they then for the ring now yes. Trade before 2018, like in the 2017, 2016, this same Fatima Bio, he be there in the campaign na Sierra Leone for bring SLPP into office. He be get promises the way tell una, me people them. Please, Sierra Leoneans, una go back and listen to them words the day. If any one of them don't come to pass, then una vote for Madabio again. But if Fatima, the thing the way he promise una, trade, they go up skill with una all be the see Fatima. 2016, 2017. The way Fatima be look, here in picking them, una compare them pictures the day, them videos the day. Please, Sierra Leoneans, una compare and contrast them. For see if in the same way Fatima look now, not all the same way. Fatima now we all be there in London na yeah. Fatima now we all be there in London na yeah. Now this London, the one that where Sabiam, the area where Fatima day, me, I let them give me there for free, and then they leave day. Not to say they say this because I want show off. No, I need to show off. Me not to the type of show off. Fatima na don't pick am na they be they live na council house. He go na salon in life una. He become a first lady. Now na Gucci bag una see na soldier man they carry in bag around. Fatima
yeah, they talk about that too. Yeah, they talk about that. They're very important.
Now soldier man they all in bag now where they work on the street. Me people them that don't do for opi una yai them. Una opi una yai. This not a person for tell una. Sierra Leoneans, please wisen up. Politicians now they come. I don't say this over and over. Now me on presentation them. Why they do presentation them. I say like why are they so now? Me na Zainab. Una look at me. Where are they? If you una the moment una give me power, una see say the changes is too big. That means say another can work for the people them. The change is not for big. The transformation not for be too big. That means say I pan thief una money for let I take care of me and me picking them. The same life where they live so. I go live a better life than this. But the changes is not for be tremendous. In 4 years, una look at Fatima. Fatima here in picking them, the luxury where they live in, that for tell una say, it not depend work for una, na lie they lie pa una. Now again, it depend rub skin pa una, for let una put in man na office, let it come back and abuse una. It abuse una, it abuse the country, it thief we country money for enrich and family. Not
okay. We get plenty for talk today, and we need for talk. Not just bring my sister Janet instead today, because you know why sometimes I want for clear this thing because we are women and we want for uphold the woman there, waiting at the front line. But that doesn't mean if you talk anytime when you talk, no problem. Anytime when you talk, no problem. And we're not for shy away from addressing the things the way we first lady we do. It is our responsibility. So I don't want people to feel say when we talk about Fatima, we don't like her or we hate her or we're jealous of her. No, now for make it be a better person. And then they continue for life away. This video when I see him, I say, so that means say when I not be the work, no son, I know they do nothing. Mm-hmm. Why do you want to fool the people? So this is why we as women back. What would they say women's empowerment? So I'm going to tell you, come to the woman say, this women's empowerment from Fatima, I need a walk, let we change her. So that is why we are all here. But we can pass this discussion to Janet. Me say for more this small, then we'll come to another thing. Janet.
Hi, ladies.
Hey, Janet.
Yeah. When I watched the video today and analyze them properly, there are two things come to my mind. One is a victory to the opposition, a clear statement coming from the incumbent in West for say they do nothing for that country. So our one vex. Now we also know so that statement that we go be able you analyze that and Fadima, you self analyze that in a way that with people the way they watch this, they're waiting too long for Sierra Leone. Then go hold on to the statement to say nothing was done in the last 4 years. So this is coming straight from the horse's mouth. Although the argument from quarters would say she's not an authority, it's just a talk, but now the authority, not authority, but it is sleep near the authority. So whatever she says becomes a policy statement for within at the outside. So where she says, and a clear statement that this was over the opposition them Today they go dance. They go say, well, we've been saying it all along. But here Fatima Bio is saying that now when we pass, it not even says 2023, it's all we don't pass 2023. And when we don't bell food down, now we'll begin look at the people then.
Right.
You know, so the tragedy lies in the SLPP today. Then go listen to this statement here. Then go once after your husband says, go say, oh my goodness. You know, I mean, this is totally damaging to the incumbent government, appealing to the opposition, because we've said, like Rachel, you said, women's voices are to be heard in this political sphere. We are here today with my sisters them when they make it very clear that all waiting people like FMI them they say, waiting NGC them they say, the government has not been working for the people. I want left on another side the lie waiting yesterday they say.
Alright, so don't go right. We'll just take the discussion and continue with what we've seen at the screen. If Mrs. had seen at the screen, I want just know like I say, we are not saying this to say this. We get for address the issue. So these are issues we know for shy away from, even though it is now we compete woman, but we just want to set that space there that any woman will come and they in such a position, get for no imposition and get for no what's good and what's not good for the country and the impression what it give that poor mommy where they don't get now. So I want you just to look at this photo where we get real security force them, where they don't reduce them to personal assistants for all bad. You all gone, you all bad. I have never seen this in the whole world. Even in Africa, where we get even some dictatorship presidents, I have never seen this in the whole world. Where with security personnel go all gone. They don't reduce to anybody as personal assistants. I just want to make you just throw lights quickly, just quickly because we got other thing for Madam Fadima, just throw light on this.
You see, let me get one first lady. I don't know if you're not going to remember me. I don't know if not Imelda Marcos or whatever, kind of like stuff like that. We get carried away because we leader, we president, unfortunately, it don't left the role of the presidency to Her Excellency, because that's what they call an Afrito, Her Excellency. When on no side and pull that name they for call her Excellency. So she's acting in that role of power, of authority, because the president don't talk nothing. The president just sit down. But if they don't talk, say, they talk nothing, they left and to support them. And Madam Fatima Biobi don't tell, we say, no, not they forgetting word them, because making member and word them. He said, I no more a man to us. Nobody else. So now here a man they run the government, kind of like say, because if the man not trust nobody else, so now then two no more, now in no more a man to us. So that's why anytime when man they travel, we get for mass as Madam Mass, in go out as Madam Mass. Not that we're bashing her. She has a personality, it don't make her onion for whatever reason. It is something that everybody was admiring her. But when she came on stage, the things that what they do and the things that she continues to do, you understand? That is why we go at her. That's why we're criticizing her with love here. There's no hate here. There is no to hate. We hate Fatima. Everybody go on for be of Fatima. You understand? But the things that you do, and look at her. Look at the transformation. Look at the transformation. They will become at the time like them a two man. And they went then cutting them. There what I was cutting them because there's so many women is here. You know, I mean, they went now, they went $300, $400, Bamako, all a Gucci bag, $4,000 what for Gucci, $4,000, $5,000. That's how they sell their purses. In all they work out. Nothing wrong with that if you can afford it. But when the people, the insensitiveness of this woman, and that's what gets to me. When people are hurting, they show no sense of sympathy, yet she comes out there and flaunts wealth and flaunt that state like I don't give a damn. So if you talk the statement, to me, what I've been seeing is she just comes out there and flaunts herself, flaunts her wealth, flaunting what they go like I don't care. Look at me. It's all about I'm on stage here, I'm on the world stage here. Look at me. I am Fatima Bio, Her Excellency of things. So everywhere she goes front and center, and she is so destructive because it is insensitive of the times where the people and they suffer. Now we've been done 2017. Say APC no go sidoya, and Tolomo no go sidoya, angry boku. Now we be opposed when the brother of Aneskoma, all that liquor, that Aneskoma young brother, that was one of the tipping points for Aneskoma. When he brought all that liquor, where they talk now this with a drink good woman, all that thing a day. This is the same thing this woman is doing. And we need for put somebody we care for we. We need for vote for people we care for we. We need for pull people that will not get with interest at that. It is okay to give somebody a chance, but if they're not doing over here, then country where we did. When you give somebody a job, you get probation period. But unfortunately, we on a 5-year probation period. Yeah, 90 days and they give probation period. When then they go evaluate what you they do. And if they put you, say, okay, listen, if you they do well, they will say, okay, well, they watch you, and then give you another small time. When it's not right for them, they tell you, say, guess what? You need to go. We're sorry, but you know to get something they add by the company for grow the company. So we're sorry, but not. We're not going to no other choice but for fire you. So it is time
get the views of Zainab
out of office. They need to go. I'm sorry, I have never said this, but they need to go. They need to go. They don't care about us. They don't care about the people. Okay. They don't care about us. So we need to find people that are going to come. And one thing I'm glad for, they don't get a call. What's in a call? Come that all parties them join together. Not a one person they get power. Everybody they put the idea together. Everybody get for agree. That maybe we don't say all along. We get a national development team, which is called where we can.
I get the voice of Fatima. Like I say, we get Zainab because we get other things that I want to really touch on. And this is why, like I say, we get for remind the woman they continuously why they for even register in the first place. Zainab, no, we just make them quick because we get other issue, but we really want to touch on. So make them quick on this issue of the behavior of a first lady, where anytime it can be very destructive or it a torture. It's like it a torture some people. Anytime it can, now the spotlight, it's like it a torture we. Anytime they torture the one the way they suffer. Anytime she shows up in the spotlight. Just 1 minute, please. Thank you.
Look here, me people, them Sierra Leoneans. Me, waiting bring me kind of social media. Waiting turn me to a self-made activist. Fatima. Now in turn me to this person where they so. And I know they be apologetic for anything where they say. Fatima make them a point of duty for taunt, for disturb, for hamburg, for pressure, all the word them. I not even know the adjective them for use, the people of Sierra Leone. And as long as he take them upon himself for say, he go live this kind of particular life where they live. Myself, I take them upon myself for say, I go continue for talk to Salon people them until them people here. Bio and his family must go. Bio president, Bio must go. Come 2023, Sierra Leonean. Fatima, Mother Bio, they don't get nothing for do for una. Now promises.
Thank you very much. Yes, I want to make you go to another issue quickly. Just like what we talk about when women are given opportunity and all of that. That will take me to another thing because we talk about how we encourage women and for follow the electoral process na salon or for join the electoral process na salon. Let's talk about women, having women at the top of the ticket. Why it is very, very important for we advocates for women them at the top of the ticket, because we don't see for so many years and I see we all cry, hey, no human chance. I mean, this time around, even if you are the flag bearer, let me make woman the running it. What do you think about that? And then before we come to certain woman they will therefore put that the spotlight quickly and let me see what they don't achieve in a very short time or in a very long time. Fatima, first of all, what do you think about that for women for being at the top of the ticket? How significant it be for women at this time?
I think the time is now. The urgency of now, says President Obama. The time is now. We cannot sit by any longer. And watch the destruction of our country and with people then. We they go down, we not they go up. We they get worse, we not they get better. And this is a woman has to be given a chance, because Anything a man can do, a woman can do it, and we can do it better. We get professional women them when ready, where go able for sit down at them position today, we will turn we to the direction. Because this president promised me new direction. The direction is not going in the direction. If this is the new direction, then like what them Mami can say Albarca, I know wants this direction. But we need to give a woman a chance. We need for put a woman on top. We need for give, because 50 almost percent of Sierra Leone population are women. We don't even have half of the women that run in any department. Everything the man they tell we have to do. Women, we know we problem. We know what's in our problem. And not to every woman, we get the right women. Because sometimes every woman, like the president he went, you go feel say she was a young woman. You're looking at her like a young woman. We're going to able influence a man for doing the right thing. We're going to do it on women's issue. But it's not all about women's issues, it's about Fatima's issues. And that is the frustration. We need women. We need competent women, not only any kind of woman. Yes, women are there, it's good. But we need women that are competent. It don't mean say that woman get forget degree. It don't mean say that woman get forget what's in a call. But a woman who will see say go work for the people, change the life of the community, change the life of the people. Those are the women we need for letting able for go. Women can do it. So when they push for women on ticket, when they call political party for put women on top of the ticket. Because if they want for let we dead behind them. If they want let we make noise behind them, they get for put a woman, a competent woman, and they get many competent women among us. We can do the job and we can do the job right. And I believe that women will take me in the direction where we need for go. I believe.
Zainab, you said for Rob say quickly, 1 minute. Like I said, we want for really talk about them here and educate us, or and advocate for some of them things they are so, because like Fadima say, we will get with problem now. We know how go in for address them. So just 1 minute, yourself, and then I will give the chance to Zainab, Janet safe. 1 minute.
Yes, the time is now and we are ready. Sierra Leonean people them, we man them, we papa them, we uncle them. We no say now una don't dey na that sit there for far too long. Una dey not to say we dey say woman them maybe here and there una don't put few, but not to dandy. Not to dandy. We no want for stand up for that anymore. We want for come on at that side where be saying here and there we defend woman them, and maybe some of the time una they pick woman them, only the woman they will not say they're not competent, una take them, put them there, and then they turn out for not do the job well. Where the competent one they na position where una for support them for let them do their job well, una begin the sabotage with they will una done back, una turn around and say woman then this, woman then that, not to that. But this time now we need a woman, and it is very important because for let we go, una go able for gain with trust. Let we go able for trust una and look at una for like for say una mean business and una take we seriously and ready for award with the respect where we serve due. Because as a man, now you're not the head of the family, you get that respect there. But as a woman as well, me are also a head of the family. And I think say una for award with that right there. Una for give it that right, then now we God given, not a thing where we for beg una for. Now we God given right. So we set for be treated equally as the man them. Now we get the confidence. Because for far too long, we see a woman they not get confidence at all. Salon woman them, we not get confidence at all. Because of this pinchy. Always when they say side for suffer, and the woman they plenty. When they say side for enjoy, and the man they plenty. Enough for be so. Let it be equal. Let we all enjoy together. Let we self grow. Let we build with confidence. Let we know say we man them. Then they rely on we in decision making where now Ingo move salon from the state where they so to a different state to a different level. Now we know say una not look at we as people them where we not fit for them a side where the real decision then they be made. Now we know say una they look at we with eye of respect, with eye of say them woman them, they're competent for do the thing. Because sometimes somebody can they not able. You go they think say you're not able to do something, but with the confidence and the encouragement where they meet people the way surround them, people the way they work with.
All right, so move to Janet because we get plenty more stuff for talk about quickly.
You not just put we there for let
Okay.
fail. For long na
Alright.
this go fail. No, let me know
Alright.
so just free with the job and when I give it 100% right for let we conduct and execute the job step. That's the kind we want for Muna.
Okay, and Janet, you're waiting. Fadima and Zainab don't talk about when I ask about women at the top of the ticket, and we see we have with all the different political parties, with the SLPP and the APC, when are the two major political parties there, and we don't see currently, in all the ministerial positions there.
Yeah.
We have almost like 27 or more ministerial position, and only 3 full minister now woman, just 3. When I say full ministerial position now woman, and we look at the parliament, now 12% we get, and so now you think say woman for them at the top of the ticket, be it from the APC or from the SLPP. I mean, if a man running the president, the presidential candidate, the woman should be a running mate. Do you think we are ready for that right now?
Rachel, when you ask the question, this takes my mind to the women of Liberia. The market women of Liberia, how important the role where they play for get the first female president. In society, that's educated people for being and then get voice and then get this, but it's market women. I read something a long time now, and I always respect them. Market women they are so in Liberia. When they put them foot down, when they say they take them like put on a gun and say these 3 people want woman, I look gonna go up on a candle with 1 to 1. And these women, they made it happen. I'm not asking Selena women to do the same thing, but I'm saying that maybe we the woman in our way sabi right and sabi speak. Let we go to that with sister there. When I know I use the word grassroots because it looks like an abuse to the people that where they what we need and now we they go there. But let us give them, don't begin engage I think to say you would take the time out to speak to these market women and ask them what do they feel about a woman representing us at the helm of power. It's very important now for go back to those places and because they get that they feel the pinch, they know what it means for us to be part of decision making. Forgive me, I get a very bad noisy background. We'll make them quick. But I think to say yes, it is. My sisters, they don't say this is the time is now to have a female at the helm of power. But that is the ideal. Is it realistic? That is the question. We tradition, traditional practices demand them, their mindset. How then they understand we or how they treat we. Now they make us say all of this boils down to the woman they within where they within a salon in the market. That when he come, you go see Samoa gonna market, you go see Marabio gonna market, you go see Kanda Yomkela gonna market. So these market women are very important. Let us now use the example of Liberia to say, let us ask the women of Sierra Leone, market women of Sierra Leone. So una se Canada, una can play on your own role. Let me see how this will impact the political sphere.
All right, okay. All right, thank you so much, Janet. As always, you said they make your meaningful, very meaningful analysis of the things that anytime, you call upon to talk about issues. We don't talk about how we own opinion as to why we need women at the top of the ticket. Because there was a time I listened to some people, more than they say, I think some man, oh, the non woman their opportunity, look what they do. But this is what they do all the time when we want for SWA or they always make reference to just few, for sure say we are not competent. That brings me to the question where I want to ask. I'm not asking it because I want to put them on the spotlight, but I'm just asking that as women, whenever you are given the opportunity in a leadership position, you have to take charge and make sure so you do the right thing. Because then there's a Yeri, and I don't know Yeri this, with reference to our mayor, because there are other women doing incredible things, but she is most time on the spotlight. I don't know Yeri from Ion Party that they even get problem with the women then. So I ask myself, and I say to people, you know what? There are women when they don't come before them, they don't get an opportunity for do something spectacular where we go resonate with the other women there. But some of them they've not been able to do that. I said, but if it come, if see that opportunity and grab them and want for run with them and we'll see what you're doing, why don't you give her a chance? That attitude of who's how you been there, I think so we get for stopper. It's about the impact when you don't make. Not on whose side you been there, how long you don't dare for. Fatima, I wanted you to go light on that attitude of we woman them in terms of even
that is a good one. Whether they ask you whose side you been there.
Can we look at the impact, where you don't make that this political party and rally around you for support you because we don't see what you don't do invisible. Over to you.
Unfortunately, that is the culture we live in. That is how we do business. We don't normalize everything wrong. Everything is backwards. Everything. They don't look at the people who are doing the work. Because when they do the work, because I asked this question, I go Mosia in 5 years. In 5 years, memorial service na Freetown. And some people they come when a celebrity, then at the political scene. And I asked one of them, with the talk and all, they come between our table. So now I ask and say, so if your candidate gets the nomination, will you put a woman on top of him or whatever, lay income the woman or do and vice versa or vice president or president? And Fadima, I said, let me tell you something. I said, he said, no, I don't think so, da, 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 da. And I referenced the mayor. I said, the mayor has so many qualities of leadership. The mayor is an international magnet to me. The mayor don't do work the way you can show and see. And the one mayor made a statement one time, I'm not just flying the red for fly the red. I got to show the work where I do. Absolutely. And I asked the person, look at all those women, those women in work the way they don't do. Una will get mine for put her now on a ticket. He said, well, I said, well, then, you know what? Because we're not ready yet. We, the salon people, now we problem. We're not ready for the change where we want it. We're not ready for bring the thing, because when the mayor will come, all that corner where everybody they call, nobody not used for do the right thing no more. But the mayor, if he can, this is what I told the person in the beginning. He said, hey, Fadima, you more. And I said, no. I said, because if the mayor comes, everybody's going to dress like Drake. Everything is going to be straight. Everybody is going to cross their eyes and dot their teeth. I said, you people would not want that. That's why I said, so we are our enemy of progress. We are our enemy of God. We don't normalize the wrong, and this is how we should be. We culture, look at women like da. And any woman, anybody who can focus straight, then they fetch you come on inside and they don't want that. Any woman who can focus straight, they don't want you there. Now the culture what we there, and that is the shame. And these people say they love our country, love our people, but they're not able to put certain women, they like the mayor in Calabar, for them, because the mayor will come straight out in, they're not going to do it. Now then we problem, and now then the set will get for faith. We get for team up say it is not who that be done they force. Sometimes it is about the work and the impact, and who that will bring people like that, because we need international partners, because we don't sabi for make research, so we need it. Because Mogufulu do an country, you don't need international. If we get people that we can do with what we get in our country, if Mogufulu can do an Tanzania, we can do an Zambia.
Absolutely.
We are more than them. But because we don't want to put the right people in, because the one that the old dirty politicians are there to recycling this business as usual, it is going to be difficult. But it's a fight that we cannot give up, and we for do and like we say. The urgency is now, and we can do it. Women can do it. Mayor is one of my choice right now.
I just say the more we talk about it, the more it gets into the minds and the hearts of these these politicians in all different political parties that is about time, is about time. And we have the power, because you know why? I keep saying it. Now we have 52% of the population. And the women are the backbones of these political parties. If we say today only do fundraising, the party go broke. If we say today only they clap and dance, then you will not go hear about the party. If we say today we not go buy a shobi, then that's the party. So we have the power to make it happen. So that is why we should keep talking to our women. Even in the political parties, we should keep talking to them so that they will tell the leader, say, this time around, if we want to make we clap and dance and do fundraising for now, we put one of our own at the top of the ticket. If you dey up, put a second. I think say that is what we should do. The women that are the political party, they also get a role for play. Zainab, quickly, then before I go to Janet.
This one way una dey try for explain, so Fadima wey you dey try for talk, so the people in a salon, they know what they do. Now a game plan. Now this they don't do for so long. And they don't do it so long that the woman then we self don't come for believe and buy into the idea. So now we self don't make a point of duty for change the dynamics, for change the thinking of the mindsets of the people of Sierra Leone. I'll make a comparison just now. I say, not give person power. Anytime you give person power, you see that person there in life, he changed drastically than the way it be there. That person a thief, he dey pan thief. He not dey pan work for you. For example, now they bring Fatima again. Fatima, when I go back to 2016, 15, before 2018, when I go back and look at Fatima Bio in pictures, them, in videos, them, even when be the act movie, when I look at the movie pictures, them, because when person the act movie now in best to best that they put on you. When I go look at them videos that they, and when I look at the Fatima who I see now, then when I look at this woman who they talk about, this elegant mayor of Freetown, Akisoya, from when me ever lay me eyes on that woman, now the same person, it not changed drastically at all. Because the woman they work for Sierra Leone, I make it not change drastically. Because they do the job where una give am Freetonians, the job where una give to Yvonne Akisoya, if they do am, if they show una proof, una they see am parents say, in order to enrich himself, in order to papi show himself, in order to thief the country money for let invest am by himself. Now he make anytime you see am, now the same person you they see. But anytime you look at Fatima, you go see a big transformation because in the thief. Now the difference that we they advocate for women them, for let women them get high offices, but not to the likes of Fatima, me they advocate for. Not to Fatima, we they advocate for. We will sit down here. Not to them kind of woman and then we want a high office. Not to the type of woman then that's what we want. Now even Akisoya in type of woman then. And in likes. Now then we they say, let them put in an office, let them give power because they go work for the people of Sierra Leone. And Sierra Leone go change.
All right, and Janet, what in a young, response or what do you think? But some of she is just one of the woman that really where they do very well. But what to make with the spotlight time because it always did that the hearts and the minds or they always at the spotlight from this government because one thing I say before you talk, because the woman they make the government look very efficient. It'll make this government look very inefficient because whatever she does is out there. It's very transparent. And what we governments, with presidents, we can't tell we say they run the government on transparency, accountability, and that. We have not seen none of them. So that is the difference. So Zainab and Janet, what do you say get for say with strong women that they for make the even the small opportunity where they give look how it don't make. What you think say she should be given more opportunity than what he gets right now?
I think she's muted.
Okay, I think so. We lost. We get some system problem. Janet, you hear me? Janet, we didn't mute, but I want for me to just crown this discussion here. So, Fadima, you think say she should be given more opportunities or more, more responsibility as to what we don't see and the effectiveness of what we don't see. Because like I said, there are other many competent women them, like the Honorable Dr. Bernadette Lahai. Isef don't, Isef gets a lot of legacy where we woman they cling to. We also get a Femi Claudius Cole.
Yes.
Do you think these women should be given more opportunities in the political arena?
I mean, that would be a good team together. Those women, where one can be president, together those women they will push things go before. Because I've seen them work, I have watched them, I have seen them go, especially come Madam Femi Claudius Cole. And I think I sent you a message the other day. I talked to you the other day, saying you did a good job hosting her. And I hear this woman, and I've seen how she has grown in confidence, don't build, and it there as chuk inside this government on their foot. It took them a tongue on their foot because it call them like it's young, and she is selfless with you see the honor, the integrity, the passion that she want to change. This is not the first woman, Femi Claudius Cole, that the first woman will begin a political party. It said when it came, people that say it was impossible. Those kind of people, you get for high mark them will say, it can't be saying, what's he in wants a certain party in other area? What's he do? It form me on even people and tell and say it was gonna be impossible. But he finally do among all the testosterone, like she said, all the big guns, all the people, all the force, she made it happen and it gets in on party. When I hear the first woman, we did that. So we have competent women among us. And when one of these women, anyone can them be president today, maybe listen and go able to lead we USA when they go. Because we need people with integrity. We need people with love, not only for us talking. We get empathy for human being. We get empathy when they understand and feel the pain what they feel. When they understand the cry of a woman, like Femi Claudius Cole in Papa we born and have been doctor. He was the doctor of the people, doctor of the poor people. Now, people left for free. So he born inside, he see him, he said the displaced, she's a nurse. That nurse, now Aaron, she gives community care free to people that cannot afford. He go out there to the villages for get treatment, just like in father's footsteps. So some of these things, with monkey see, monkey do. So for see something and not that for put anybody down. But sometimes we are born into a family when we see it then inside the DNA of you. When they help and give to mankind and give to poor and give without expecting nothing. When they come, because when you're into politics, it's about service. It's about service to your people. It's about service to your nation. Not of a kind gently. Yes, you will get benefits of being a leader. Over then say when the leader they don't done, they don't get much benefit. But when they don't done, they call them speaking engagement, whether they make money after office because they watch you, they monitor you. How much you can get? We see Boko people there. When they don't go inside with governments then, they don't get nothing when they go inside. But when they go, they come up with 2, 3, 4 O's. That's what they show. We have houses, we have things. And these things are not even sustainable. All the one that when we don't die past go, the thing that when they left, when they don't teach where today, it is not benefiting us. It is not benefiting our people. And we, the woman, them now but then they discourage me. Culture discourages us. Culture said a man for them before. No. Yes, we respect women them, but we serve like how Lady Marco be said. He said, we for if they're not giving table for make we but no. Then they said, no, we're not gonna make. I think it was Madam Femi that said that. We're not gonna make we on table. We go bring we self we sit down inside the table. I said we get to come inside the table. Yes, because the Marcos, not to the Marcos, the Piki were married to one of the princes. I forget her name. But she said, if they don't bring us to the table, we have to make our own table. But no, we have to make because we want them to listen to what they say. So we said, therefore, bring ourselves to their own table. We can't sit on it. So it is the culture. The culture where they begin curse you already are. So people are afraid for them and curse them. They can curse you. It's okay. It's sacrifice. If you believe in your cause, if you believe in what you're doing, because we all let them put we naked, we all let them tell so they get brown envelope. We all let them tell we say, but when you believe in your cause, you put your name where your money is, your mouth where your money is. You stand for say, no, this is wrong. We have to call it. If it's wrong, we have to call it wrong. We cannot just sit by and lay back like a dead dog.
Let's just get Janet in view quickly, then sign up there. We can try for end to certain top issues. Zainab, before you left just now, we talk about Mrs. Zainab. Janet, are you okay to talk now? Because he didn't mute. Janet is on mute. So okay, so let me move to Zainab. When you're available to speak, then just let me know. So Zainab, now that having said all of this, like when we don't mention, all of these women and more, because like I say, I listened to one conversation and say, "But we give you some opportunity, and so you do. We give them the opportunity, and so you do." But hey, I mean, just call two things and say, "Okay, now so woman," and so because of that, you will not give us opportunity. We have seen women we don't then give opportunity and they delivered, and we keep seeing it. And now we are talking about this bold woman, then where at this time around, in the midst of this situation, whether a salon where women are not for talk or people are not for talk. But we have some of these bold women coming out and speak up. Like I said it on that live over there, Fadima with Femi. I say, for me, any woman na salon, not to be where they are able to speak truth to power, I will always applaud that woman. Not to where it's sweet, we see them the pass. Now when it's tough for we people then, that is what when we want to see them. That is what we want to hear them speak. Not the way it all sweets now, everybody will go red carpet and gets the close reach from here to yonder. When it's sweet. Now when it's tough now, as we all they vent out with frustration because of this one change, those are the women we are looking for. And I say this to say, I don't get no attachment, and I keep saying it. Madam Femi, I applaud you. And Honorable Barnett Lai, I applaud you. And other some women, that there's small women organization there, we say they play their own part. I applaud you all. This is the time we want to know for talk, not the way it's sweet, and way it bitter. So now we all for talk. So Zainab, having said all of this, what do you want to tell the women of Sierra Leone, and how you think so we're able to rally around so that this time around we go get women them now the top of the tickets, now the aim of affairs, woman and go there. If you not be president, you go be vice running mate. Talk to all the political parties what they should do and how they for to go woman them, especially the woman and the political party, how they for advocate and push them copy woman them, make them come out for certain leadership position as we round up.
So I be don't say just now. The woman them na salon. What do we need from we man them? Okay, they don't get so many names them, so many way where they don't tag we. First of all, quick they don't tell we say woman they woman they support woman they make plaba too much. Man they make plaba. Man themselves they make plaba. The difference between the woman they own plaba, the thing when they talk to the sister them first before I come to the political parties them. The notion where we get we woman them. Man themselves they make plaba. But the difference is when man they make plaba, then they move on from the plaba. We woman then now, when we make plaba which we compete, we need to move on. We need to move past that plaba day for let we say, okay, me and Rachel we don't make plaba today. But tomorrow we go still continue the job what they do. We still continue the work what we do and we do them. My sister then now the time don't reach so please that notion where we don't get our head time back for say just because I don't like you, just because I don't make plaba with this woman, I know they walk with her. No, we left her. You know they walk that way. We don't see say then they move. That never go move salon go before. You know they move nothing go before. So palava, who say 2-3 people and the palava must be. Not to down at the issue the palava. Now we move past the palava and do the job we meant for be done. Now the political parties them. Not of a just go give woman a role, then you behind you they sabotage the woman for let the woman fail. Then you say this woman they wanna look or we don't give them. Now the same thing then do to that what's in I name. We first Attorney General of woman. When they put that role, we see what it happened at salon. At the end of the day, she failed woefully. It failed because even though they gave the role, but she wasn't allowed to do her job. She wasn't allowed to execute her job. You know they give us in a role, you know let them for let you do in job, you know they work that way. Now the same thing they do to Lara Taylor Pierce, what we never fight about, then give them a role, put her in a position, then now they hang at the woman in life. We see the same pattern to Mayor Akisoya. Then put some people and vote the woman in. Now then sit down at the woman in shoulder, sit down at head, sit down at neck, just so that the woman will fail. But unfortunately, she's not going to fail because that woman is well grounded in the doing job. Now the same thing that they do to the family, and they try for friend them voice them for stand up, for let them know say, look here, there are competent women that were able to do the role. Look at Femi, now they make us the chair of a whole, how many political parties, 13 or 14 will come together. Now in the chair of that organization or whatever they call them, of course. If they do in job well, if they execute in job, if they make sure say things are happening, things are being done on time, if they chase up, that is what we call leadership. So, political parties them, please, now the term don't reach you. Not to forget give them woman them where una no say they're not go able to do the job, but just because now una party them day or now una girlfriend them or now una woman them or now una family member them una say na they una they give the job. You know they work that way they. If a person not competent, he not able to do the job. Now only when person competent, now they do the job. When you know what thing for do, now you go able for do them. When you sabi, you get the understanding of how things are done.
Okay, Zainab, wrap up now. Yeah, thank you so much. You know, I can feel the passion. This is what I want us to do. The passion and the fire is coming out. And if we continuously do that, then we're going to see this time around, if Liberia can do it, I don't see why we cannot do it. If Liberia here, we can do it, I don't see why we cannot do it. Because we are even more stronger. Our women are more stronger. You know, and we don't get plenty women there. Now we country. We don't stand up. We're very competent, so we can do it. Then Janet, please, can you close with that message there for we? What you think say woman and the political party there for make sure say they're safe then at the end of affairs, and why you think say we need women at the top of the ticket this time? Let's close quickly.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. I think to say we look at Ella Koblo Gulama. She's a fine example of a woman in the 60s. We became the first female minister in West Africa. No, so we can do it. I think what's our problem at this moment is the patriarchal system where they manage on like an oligarch. They're not oligarchs. Then get this set up where they say we're not for allow women inside. But you just made one good example. All my sisters have spoken. What we need to do is let us go to the women who are in Sierra Leone to stand firm and say we want woman na power. That is all to it. Let's fight. Let's keep doing it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Janet. It's been a pleasure all the time. Madam Fatima, let me close with you in closing. And just by the time after talking to the women in the political party, I also really just round up on registration again, on registration for women.
Me people don't know always we don't talk. You know, we can do it as women, and we right now we get the power, but we don't know say now we get the power. When you don't know who you are, when you don't know, say you get the power, you don't know. Because like how Madam Janet say, na man society we day, and the world, the first woman we vote na the one whole world. Me self no we know that. Past way they do the 230 years, the mayor they celebrate Freetown 230 years. Now myself no say the first woman where votes now Freetown. Now Freetown they allow women for votes. Now the first city in the world, the one world, 9 women they vote. Everything in our life we get for work hard because we culture don't teach me. Oh, you know what? Oh, what's it that? Oh, you know for talk. Oh, woman not make so. Oh, man, not the next. So we have been brought up like that, where they don't give we that kind of like we don't get confidence in we say because they don't teach we say we don't get confidence in we say. You know, they don't teach we. So we have to break away from anything and we not say it go art. What if we don't learn? It act for less because it's scary. Anything where you don't know, when person can't tell you new thing, you're afraid because it's the unknown. The unknown is very scary. Yet you feel comfortable with what you don't sabi. Hey, God there, God go come. No. Now you back there for be willing. Because when they be care with people and go to the dead slave, now one woman, now begin the underground railroad. One woman, now you sit down after how many 100 years, I say, no. We cannot be like this. One woman I take for begin the movement. So it can be you, the woman. It can be you. It can be me. It can be any one of us. Then we believe that we have it in us. But the first step we'll get for begin, we'll get for go register for vote. Because if we don't register for vote, we're not going to get voice. If we don't get register for vote, we go continue for suffer. If we don't go register for vote, because we vote now with power. Who that are once today, if that they know they do well, I don't care who's side there. If you know they make how we make. We don't get water now we country, we don't get lights now we country, we don't get this, everything now boko and patch. 2, 3 days we are like, yeah. Next day we begin Lord have mercy, oh, we begin la oh, we begin cry. Every day now we they suffer, now we they cry. We not on tire, we for tire by now. Because it is our life, it is our children's life, it is now where we grand picking the life, now we generational life. For let we able for left the world a better place. And the change begins with you. Because one voice can change a room. The change begins with you. You have it in you. You are every woman. You are the mother. You are the doctor. You are the lawyer. Now you they do everything where it comes in a household. The man they left and give you. If you pick him better than you, if you pick him well than you, now we then they put all things back. So let we team up for make the country. We able get a country. We're going able to provide the things them. We're going able to make we better. We're going able to make we not going to go to government for everything. We're going able for give we picking them good eats now. What's in the call? We're going able for say today I go choose between I go pay me city council bill or I will give me picking lunch for go school. You guys are able for make a country where they pay the city council bill because that city council bill there now they for make you able for get good road. Now for make you get good school. But at the same time you guys are able to give you picking. Now we not the problem. We say safe now, we don't problem. We left for be afraid. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of. We get for come out there first. Then we go register. And when I not forget to when I hear you what we brother be say Pierre na the yard. He said that we register who side with the sleep. Not who side they walk, not who side they go sell. Because we know say we dey pa Kuskas, we dey pa Katakata, we camp election. Now Africa na the only side and the election. Now we dey go drop the box, we go walk there. Nothing not the stop. But Africa they pan baby for.
You have to close.
Every woman, no matter your position, it no matter if you not sabi speak English, it no matter if you know what they call you language where they talk, it value because that's who you are, that's your identity. Do not make nobody make you feel less of a woman. There is nothing you for being intimidated by another woman because you get knowledge, because you get what they call. We are all the same. So I tell you, do not be afraid. Go out there. The first step begin with go register for vote. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Fadima. Thank you so much. You know, it's been a pleasure. Myself just want for left me a few words before I tell you thank you. We can at the program. Me just want for say remember the percentage of women there where they run the aim of affairs, very small. Out of 27 plus ministerial position, full ministerial position. Now 3 women they know and they get full ministerial position. The rest of them are spare tire. Now spare tire they call them. Inside parliament, when they do for make good laws them. Good laws them we will benefit with the woman them. Now 12% women. So it is shameful. Then we say now we have 52% of the population. It is shameful. So when they come and talk to all the women, do you this time around? let me come out and register. Let me come out and register. That the first thing first. Because most of our election, many of our elections, the women turnout voting is very, very small. This time around, I want to talk the voting turnout. Because when we vote like we life depend on this election, this 2023. Let us vote like our lives depend on it. And not to say we can't sweet talk. It is very evident. We see them every now and then. Say if we don't do something, we they crash. So please, let me vote like we life depend on this particular election where they come. So the first step, like we all want to talk about with sister, them say now for register, encourage you company woman for register. Usa you they sleep, usa you they lay down, usa you and you begin a day. I don't know for register. Do ya and we go continue for sensitize me woman at this podium, at this platform. Not to say we talk until today we left home. It is a continuous thing. Until we reach that September 3rd day, we continue for talk to the woman then. We continue for encourage. Because like you say, that fear still there per week. So let me continue for encourage women then. Even in with different platforms, let us continue to talk and encourage women then for go register. Because we get a heavy stake by this particular election. We get a heavy stake by this particular election because we don't see all other one pull with women down. With women they don't manage for state to the top. We don't say they don't pull on them. And I want to say a very big thank you to the women them when they raise their voices in a salon. When the going gets tougher. I want to say thank you and I applaud you now. Any of you when they raise your voice, Madam Femi Claudio, we have Dr. Bernadette Lahai. Of course, the women, the mayor is doing extremely well. And
50-50.
Lara Taylor Pierce, we say, me no mix pan foolish. You stand.
The 50-50 group.
And the women, the 50-50 group.
The lawyers.
No, continue for speak out. The lawyers, Basita, now we continue. All of the women that I cannot mention on all. But at this time, like I say and I say again, any woman will speak out at this time. And they applaud her because we know say when you talk, they say freedom of speech, but when you don't freedom of speech, the next thing they call you for questioning. We know how the freedom of speech you work in a salon. As you talk so no more, they don't call you. Say can't go question the MCID, they question you. But when our first lady make dangerous statements, then they call her CID. So we all know see how the game they play. I mean, it's not secret. So do ya a big. Let me come out and support any woman where they make impact na say we support we say no we left for the say usa you been there no we left for say but you just scam no you left for say but the line long. Let's look at the impact, not about how long you don't deal at the political system. Let's look about the impact where woman in the make. And don't forget about all the grievance and don't begin for work to be said. So thank you very much, Fadima. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Zainab. I really appreciate this when you guys come to the program. Of course, we all the learn and the way they listen and the one they wait for listen. They learn a lot on the benefits because they don't have such a thing like this to sensitize them, to talk to them. So anytime you come, please don't take it for granted. The information when they give out to the woman, it's very helpful. And this now will help for now we change the mindset of the women there. Because if Liberia can do it, we self able for do it. If other African countries can do it, I think Uganda get 50% of women in a parliament. Why not us? When we have the majority, we can do it. So please, I want for left and thanks to the viewers them and the people that were comments at the section and the comment section. The comments were all positive and they upload on all at the platform. Thank you very much. And every time I call up on you guys are always there. And don't take it for granted because the women are listening to that. And these women, they are part of the Sierra Leone Women and Politics group. We come for make a change that the lives of women, we come for empower and support and advocate for the woman. Every woman. Thank you so much. And God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Goodbye, everybody.
You know say plenty people no get for votes the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for votes and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, Members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. That then a number 1 step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you not go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help people. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Calbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, not make that mistake there. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to your business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then a power or me party go return a power if I'm not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.
Now we do. But then when we pass 2023 now, when we don't pass 2023, we now need to make sure say we do the right thing for the people of this country. Yes. We do what the people are asking us to do. Yes. We focus. We now leave all with selfishness then. Then when they were there within the party where they feel say it only get for be them, we get for tell them say no, please. You enjoy your time.
Thank you very much. Yes, family them, you vote, now you live, now so we go left on today, and dear Umande, as the whistle blow September 3rd, I go register and vote and register like you vote now you live this time around. Fatima, close the program. I have been your
well, me people down, I don't see the same. Myself they shake where I see the same. You vote now you live. No more rank politician for can make we. So the first step now for go register for vote. September 3rd through October 2nd. When I go vote. We no say that any season. We no say go boku. But how serious is it to you? Now it go make you come out. And we no say it's serious to una. So do you me people them? Do you we woman them? Una grab una go register for vote. Because when you register for vote, you go able for vote. But if you not register for vote, well, nine that's all. Nobody know the way go lay complaint to. So till next time again, this is Fadima. They tell una say, Tata, have a good day, everybody. Una go get a wonderful day, wonderful week. Let God bless you all because we all are religious people. They will say, let God bless you. But we serve for go able for fend the blessing for make the change for one for see. Then God will reach me now. So thank you all. Good night.
Thank you so much, Fadima. Bye bye. Yeah.